Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name Amir Akbar bin Abdul Rahman, matric number 1172044.
Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti NORSYAZWANI binti Maksani and my matric number 1172714. Today, I would like to present our group assignment entitled COVID-19 Quarantine Impact in Malaysia. Stop me.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amin, Asyrafi, YASSIN, ZAINOL, matric ID 1172052.
Assalamualaikum, my name is ALIAH SHAHIRA binti Muhammad KAMIL. My matric number is 1172713.
My name is FINDA binti HISHAM. My matric number 1172046.
Next, quarantine in Malaysia. In Malaysia, anyone who tests positive for COVID-19 will be immediately isolated in specified hospital whether they have symptoms or not. Quarantine of global visitor and Malaysian citizens who have just returned from abroad with high risk and the speedy isolation of infected person are important, and that require them to undergo quarantine for 14 days to ensure they totally negative from COVID-19. Next, I go to preventive measure. There are 4 preventive measures by Federal Government of Malaysia. Firstly, Movement Control Order (MCO). Secondly, Conditional Movement Control Order (CMCO). And after that, Recovery Movement Control Order (RMCO). And lastly, Enhanced Movement Control Order (EMCO). These 4 movement control orders were done by government, perhaps to reduce the spread of COVID-19 in Malaysia. During this period, places like universities, school, malls, non-Muslim worship, skill training institute, nursery, and many more places will be closed. Other than that, places such as restaurant, convenience store, shopping mall, gas stations still can operate within the time limit ordered by government and should follow the standard operating procedure (SOP) as prescribed by the government. Thank you.
Okay, next I will present to you about impact of quarantine to society. First, each person of all social status must have an effect when isolate is done during this COVID-19 session. The common laborers as well as the individuals who are concentrating, for example, understudies and undergrads, likewise get the effect. For the individuals who maintain a full-time business, get a fairly hefty effect that they are very hard to maintain because their business since they are not permitted to go out. This will decrease their pay to help themselves during the COVID-19 season whose end is obscure. Next, for the understudies, the Service of Instruction has chosen to close all schools and colleges to avoid huge social affair or get together. Just as this web-based showing makes understudies experience a little social stunt as they will concentrate alone at home with no companions and instruction actually. Next up are the jobless person. They will endure more on the grounds that during this coronavirus season, numerous organizations diminish their representatives to expand their benefit. Thank you.
Okay. Next, my point is impact on financial. Finance is defined as the management of the money and includes such activity such as borrowing, lending, investing, budgeting, saving, and forecasting. With the situation COVID-19 that we are facing now, all parties need to make modification in their way of life, including the way they manage their money. Individual financial management knowledge should be priority since financial was badly affected by this pandemic. Okay, next, impact on household. Firstly, impact on household. Individual who work with firm actively engaged with foreign trading was badly affected, such as permanent employment cut and the lack of bonuses. When the global crisis transformed into the longer term economic collapse along with falling income, the level of unemployment will arise too. Next, low income urban household was much likely to be unemployed, have shortened their working hours, and face difficulty in accessing childcare. Okay, my next point is impact on business. Most economic, like Malaysia, are affected by poor economic and financial performance, such as market cutbacks, supply chains disturbance, and the knock-on impact of troubled industry on job. In business, their biggest impact they faced was the cash flow, funding delay in achievable, and reduction in sales. Thank you.
Okay, today I would like to present about impact of quarantine on relationship. Okay, relationship can define as how two or more people or things are connected with or involve each other, and how two or more people or groups behave towards and involved with each other. This part can be divided by two impact, which is positive and negative impact. Okay, firstly, negative impact. The existence of stress factors such as unemployment, poor housing, and job stress paves how it is harder for couples to adapt to the needs of each other, while people are more likely to communicate in ways that are excessively negative or argumentative when dealing with external tension. Okay, secondly, being trapped inside will increase conflict, complaints, and feelings of suffocation. This thing is not good for relationship. Next, positive impact. Firstly, we have a lot of quality time together than before with your partner or family. You can do such as gardening, baking, and doing household together. Secondly, your daily expenses are increasingly planned so that your expenses will not over budget every month. Okay, for a conclusion for my part, I would like to give tips to be a good partner during quarantine. Firstly, stay in contact with outstation partner through the media social, and secondly, plan things to look forward to, such as holiday encountering. Okay, that's all.
Lastly, I will tell about impact of quarantine on mental and physical health. The important consequence of quarantine in changing lifestyle is reduced physical activity and mental healthiness. Firstly, I will explain about impact on mental health. Factor that influence the quarantine impact on mental health. Firstly, we can get stress. Secondly, disrupted routine. Third, boredom. Fourth, anxiety. And lastly, lack of social contact. someone can get stressed from they must stay at home during pandemic COVID-19. Other than that, some people lost a job, too much think about the future, no money, and others. After that, disrupted routine. In normal life, in the morning, people busy go to work or doing some their routines such as exercise, shopping at mall, and others. But during pandemic of COVID-19, people cannot do some outdoor activities. People must quarantine themselves to avoid the pandemic disease. After so long time quarantine at home, people start to get boring and miss the outdoor activities. People start no worry about their health, their food, and not control their sleep. Other than that, too much playing game. Starting from that, people easy to get anxiety, such as feel bad mood, too sad, to worry about the pandemic of COVID-19, feel lonely, overthinking. Lastly, the factor influence the quarantine impact on mental health is lack of social contact. This can feel when someone at home feel lonely but they don't know how to communicate with their friends and families, so that they feel so lonely and boring in the house. Next, we move to impact on physical health. Factor influence the quarantine impact on physical health. First, unstable mood. Second, loss of freedom. Third, frustration. Fourth, changing lifestyle and nutrition habits. First, unstable mood. People who feel stress in their life can get unstable mood in their daily life. For example, too angry with little mistakes or problem, too much crying. Secondly, pandemic of COVID-19 disease causes loss of freedom among people. People cannot do some gathering, must follow SOP from government, cannot hang out with friend and family, cannot holiday, and others. Then, people feel frustrated and causes of changing in lifestyle and nutrition habits. There are many people start to be lazy, not control their healthy lifestyle during quarantine at home, and it causes of other diseases such as obesity. Last but not least, treatment for quarantine impact on mental and physical health. Firstly, establish daily routine at home, such as in the morning take some breakfast, doing the activities can get benefits, gardening, studies, and others. Secondly, reduce boredom and improve communication. People must try hard to do activity at home during quarantine to avoid boring and lazy. After that, people must improve the communication between family and friends by using social media. Third, keep contact to people such as family, friends, and neighbors. And read more information about knowledge. When we read more information, it can reduce the worry about something that we don't know. For example, the news about recent pandemic of COVID-19, or maybe people can improve other knowledge. Next, people can do physical activities at home. For example, watching movie together with family, reading, yoga, or exercise with YouTube video, and others. Lastly, find professional support or psychologist when someone needs help to motivation or advice about mental health. Should be see a specialist as soon as possible to avoid the danger of mental health and physical disease.